the ultimate Kahuna here. So, I want to talk about one major concern I have for Wind and Truth, the 5th Stormlight book by Brandon Sanderson. It's a problem nobody has really talked about, at least no one in any of the circles that I encounter. So, I have not read any sample chapters, I have not read the book yet, but this is it. I've been told that the 5th Stormlight book, Wind and Truth, is the book that belongs to Jasna Kholin. I like her character a little bit sometimes, but I feel like Brandon, I feel like fans, I feel like the book wants me to love Jasna, to just believe in her and be so impressed by her and really just be on her side in a lot of different decisions. And I just can't help but, I don't know, maybe it's the rebellious part of me, because I don't feel like she has earned almost any of that admiration that they're talking about. The way that the characters in the book treat her too, it's like she's like this. It's like when you prop up a politician who isn't performing well and is not really doing their job well. Like
Kamala Harris ran basically a flawless campaign.
But she did a phenomenal job.
Vice President Harris ran an incredible campaign.
I think Kamala Harris hit her marks. I think most everybody that saw her campaign thought that she far exceeded expectations.
Queen Latifah never endorses anyone.
Anyway, back to your regular program. I don't know. I feel like it's a lot like that. I don't know. If this is her perspective, I have a feeling I'm going to love this book. Most likely. I've loved every other Stormlight book, even Rhythm of War. Still adore that book for a lot of reasons. I will likely love this book, but if this is a book and we are getting Jasna chapters and it's her book, so to say, I can't help but feel like it's gonna go the wrong way. She's a character that some people really like, and the book tries to make you believe that everybody should like her and that she's a great character. And honestly, she's one of, in terms of main characters, I don't know if there's any character I put lower than Jasna in the main cast. That's pretty harsh, but I don't enjoy her. I don't like her atheistic portrayal. She doesn't feel like a real character to me. She does have some nuance, but for some reason it just doesn't translate from the audiobook or in the written word to my brain as someone who exists. Does that make any sense? Like, we have all these fake characters, but we call them believable or not believable, or heroic or good or bad, and they're all fake, so it doesn't, they don't really exist. So what do we mean by that? Well, we relate to them. They seem like people who, in this setting, if our world was like this, would exist. And to me, Jasna has never gotten there for me. She's had moments of humanity, moments where I said, you know what, maybe she's not that bad. But I don't want a book from her perspective where she's the primary. She doesn't deserve the Kaladin treatment or the Dalinar or Shallan. Even Shallan. I have my problems with Shallan. I've talked about it in the past, but I don't believe that she deserves the kind of treatment that all of those characters receive. Does anyone else feel the same way? Am I smoking something? Am I just wrong? Tell me why you like or dislike Jasna Kholin. I love you, Brandon. I'm praying that you stick the landing on this particular book. It's a very important book for you and for us as fans. But if this is a book from the perspective of Jasna, that is a hard sell, my friend. That is a hard thing to sell me on. Just because I most of the time, I'm either indifferent or I don't like her. That's how I feel about her most of the time when I read her. But yeah, again, we'll be talking about this on the Iron Seas, and I'm sure I'll talk about it more on my own channel as well. Stormlight is my favorite fantasy series of all time, and I'm looking forward to having more individual videos and discussions about this in the future. So, comment down below, let me know what you think of Jasna Kholin, and whether she deserves her own book the way Kaladin, Dalinar, and Shallan have had one. And I suppose that's it, everyone. Peace out.
For funnies, book content, manga content, and much, much more, subscribe to the Ultimate Kahuna. Thank you for watching.